What's up, guys? Um, Today I just want to talk a bit of a blind spot for for quite a lot of people, to be honest, and and to be honest, I feel like it should be as disclosed as much, and unfortunately some people just don't have a chance, and they've already gone before you can even you can even talk about it. And if you've looked through my channel before, you'll probably scroll through all of my videos, and and you'd have seen that it's all the same topic, you know, and I'm sorry that that's just all what at the moment I'm speaking about, but it's so much of a an important subject to just to share that I feel like it's that it shouldn't be unnoticed, but I'm not doing this to to entertain anyone, and I really don't give a shit about how many likes it gets or anything like that. All I solely want to do is just do it for awareness. That's all I want to do it for. So for quite a while now, I felt a bit of a coward, and I'm a misfit, and it's probably just due to the fact that I'm not a type of person who likes to talk as much, and just have banter, and and slag off my mates as much as other people. Like what people would normally do, is in having a laugh. But I feel like just because people have indifferences, and if it's a case where you're the type of person who just prefers listening, and but not always just keep himself to himself. I feel like if you're the type of person who likes their own company as much, and and it was quite introverted. I don't find that a problem or anything, but you know, I feel like a lot of my abuse is came from just because of my hair color, and it sounds daft, and it sounds that it shouldn't get to me, but when you've had it projected to you, and I'm being abused for a long time, from secondary school up to being a teenager of 18 or 19. I feel like that should have a bit of an effect. It might not be as something as severe as being beaten up, but I don't feel like just because there's no physical abuse happening, I feel like it still it still should be just as important as physical abuse, because being verbally abused doesn't just have the effect straight away. It builds up and it builds up and it builds up, just like a tumor, does. So, maybe the first time or the second time, you know, or the first couple of times when you get called, stuff like ginger nut or anything like that, or weird, it, it doesn't have a direct effect. It's only after a certain time when you just think, fuck, I just don't feel like I can fit in anywhere, and I don't want to be here anymore. It only gets to that stage when it's happened for a long time. It's just instances where you get you get scowled at and called stuff like ginger freak, or just by someone passing you on the street, who it could be preferably a group of chavs, and who think that they can't be touched, and you know it's those kind of people who I got the abuse from, and and it just makes me feel like it, you know almost makes me feel like a bloody alien, like ET or something like that. You know, I've been told, um, you know, just because I've got ginger hair, I remember once when someone said, "Oh well, you can just dye it instead then," something like that, like like it's meant to be like the most unattractive hair color or something like that. But I just feel like I've never had a time to myself where I felt like I, I, I'm I'm secure, and I'm and I've got nothing to worry about. At the moment, I'm just really confused of why you know the nicest people who like to get out of trouble, who don't take drugs, or they don't try and start fights. I just don't get why those kind of people you know are are chosen as a target for for people who think that golden coin amongst coppers, just to basically destroy someone to an extent where they don't want to be here anymore, and commit suicide. I don't get what's so important of being the most significant person, and and claim your dominance over someone like you're a fucking alpha male. y- you know I honestly don't understand it at all. And this guy who I've mentioned before in my previous videos, called Tyler Beggs, it felt like he just wanted to just push me buttons, and just wanted to test a reaction, and it just felt like I'm just too tired for this. I'm just too tired, and I just don't I just don't want to do this. And there were just instances like, um you know there was a time when I accidentally kicked a ball, and it hit him by accident, and this way to come across to come across that, was say, you know was first, to call me a fucking ginger cunt, and then he uh, he booted the ball, um to me, and so he tried to hit me with a ball as powerfully as he can, to try and for it to cause me damage, basically. And I just don't get why accidents should resort into cases like that. And there was one time again where he pushed me to the ground when I was playing a five-a-side football, something like that. And when I got up, I just said, "Whoa," and it turned around, and it was just the way it made me seem, like a worthless piece of shit who doesn't mean anything. It, and I basically said, "Who you know, who you weren't you fucking," and I don't know what he said after that. Um, I just don't get the mindset of wanting to destroy another person for your own amusement. Like almost like uh, being a gladiator and and fighting someone for your own life. Basically, it almost feels like that.